Good morning. Welcome to Qigong on Monday, October 10th. I am out of town, so we're pre-recording this. And I'm really excited because it's the second class in which we're working to learn the primordial Qigong form, also called Wu Qigong. We got to a certain place in the Earth cycle last week. We're going to take a good amount of time to review that and repeat it. Hopefully you got to practice. And it's very important, especially important to practice before you go to bed tonight after each class, because that gets it in the mind and the mind can work with it in the subconscious. If you wait until the next day, some of it will be lost. And to be honest, you won't remember it all clearly, and that's okay. You'll have the video that you can refer back to help you get back on track if you feel confused. You can always call me, email me, text me, and we'll keep you going. We'll keep you going, but practice will keep you going, and we're learning in small increments. So your practice each day doesn't need to be more than 5 minutes. So let me give you my contact information. If you have not gotten in touch with me to get the handouts that I have for you, I can send them to you in email as attached Word documents. Please get in touch with me. My email address is joycblack@gmail.com. joycblack@gmail.com. You can also call me or text me at 804-971-7135, 971-7135, and I'll send you those handouts. Okay, let's get warmed up and grounded. We're going to do grounding quicker and quicker because I'm assuming that you're practicing grounding and using it before going up and down stairs, using it before going to the grocery store or into a stressful meeting, whatever might throw you off your center. Get grounded first. Go into those situations on solid ground, feeling stable and centered in your body. I'm going to be flying. We're pre-recording, like I said. I'm going to be flying next week. So I'm going to be grounding about every hour from my plane seat to keep me connected to the earth, regardless of what part of the earth I'm above. So grounding is such a practical thing to know and use every single day. And you can ground as many times as you need to because things happen and it throws us off kilter. Let's rebalance through grounding. So again, we'll use the tree analogy. Put your awareness on your breathing in and out through your nose. Easy, normal breathing. Have a soft, unfocused gaze on the floor in front of you. Tai Chi posture, Wu Ji posture. You know that by now. Knees slightly bent. No tight muscles. And now put your awareness on the soles of your feet where they touch the floor and send roots down into the earth. Send them deep and send them wide, just like the beautiful tree that you are. Down to the center of the earth if you want to go that far. And now invite the earthly energy to rise up through your roots, just like water rises up roots of a tree. Earthly energy coming in, rising up into the soles of your feet now and filling your toes, your arches, your heels, your ankles with healing earthly energy. Rising up into your lower leg, into every single cell, skin cells, the muscles, the bones, the fascia, the blood vessels, every cell of the feet and lower legs filling with earth energy. And it keeps coming because it's an infinite supply, always there for us. Bring it up into your knees with each exhale. In each inhale, bring in more earthly energy. Bring it up into your thighs, every single cell. Up into your hips, your butt, your lower back, your lower belly, the whole bottom half of the body now filled with earth energy. Pay attention to what you feel in that part of your body. For me, my feet feel very heavy and they feel like they're glued to the floor. It's kind of like a magnet. Grounding is kind of like a magnet to the earth for me. Often my whole legs will feel heavy. They feel stable. They feel less wobbly. And I have arthritis in my knees. And so this is very helpful to me. So we're grounded. So let's do our Tai Chi warm-up. Back to Wuji pose. And remember, we have a lot of acupressure points all over the skull. So let's wake up all those points with gentle knocking or tapping. You can use fingertips, you can use a soft fist. Just wake up your skull. And then with your fingertips, a nice shampoo. Yeah. Stimulating all the meridians of the body, waking up these points to help the energy flow better. And now wash the face. Just gentle wash. And then the ears. You may remember that ears have a lot of points on them. Just pinch and squeeze, massage every part of your ears, front and back, inside a little bit, not in the opening, but in the flat area. Tug on the earlobes, pinch them, tug a little bit. Now, separate your fingers. Can you see like that? And let your ear fit between your forefinger and your middle finger on each side. And go up and down, up and down. Massaging the skull in the front and the back of the ear. Now, remember we have points along here. Hit those points and then pull away whatever's ready to be released. And the throat. Let's clear the throat of anything that we may be holding inside that needs to be expressed in some way. Verbally, written, behavior, we need to express something, we're hesitating, we're holding it. Pull it out if it's ready to be let go. We're not forcing it, and release. Okay. Let's extend your right arm. Remember, we're going to work the lung and the heart here. Lung 1, right here beneath the shoulder, between the shoulder and the clavicle. And then thumbs up, tap down the top of the arm, tap between thumb and forefinger, rotate hand, tap the pinky up the back side of the arm and onto those points we just hit a minute ago. Extend your left hand, thumb up. Find your lung 1 point here. Tap down the top of the arm, tap between the thumb and the forefinger, rotate so pinky's on top. Tap the pinky in the back of the arm all the way up here And now let's wash the chest. Just nice movements. Wash the chest and then wash liver, gallbladder, stomach, pancreas, spleen. Let's start on your right side. Tapping the liver and gallbladder, waking them up. Let's move over to your left side, tapping stomach, pancreas, and spleen. Giving them a little wake-up tap. And then the digestive area, the navel, the intestines, the colon. Start on the right side of your body, at the navel, small circles, up the right side, across, down the left side. Up the right, down the left. The energy from your hands is radiating deep into your body, stimulating these organs. Gradually widen your circle so that we get all of the intestines and ultimately all of the colon. Wake up, wake up. And then spread the feet and let's give some knocks to the groin area, which is where we have a lot of lymph nodes. We want to tell those lymph nodes, move along, do not stagnate. And then down the inside of the legs, kidney meridian, down to the ankles, out to the big toe, the little toe, the outer ankle, up the outside of the legs, the gallbladder meridian. And then all over the butt to get the bladder meridian, butt and lower back. And then remember, we put our hands together and create this flat area where the two thumbs come together. And we're going to gently tap on the sacrum at the base of our spine. Wake up the base of your spine and then separate the hands with gentle fists and tap up both sides of the spine. Don't tap on the spine. Which is also bladder meridian. Kidney and bladder are related energy-wise. Now our kidneys are here at the base of these ribs. So we want to warm up our hands, place them on the kidneys. The kidneys love to be warm. It's important to keep them extra warm during this, our temperatures are dropping like they are now. So give them a massage and just hold the kidneys with love. Okay. And now back to Tai Chi Pose, arms at your side. And without forcing it, just let the arms fall where they may as we go side to side. Remember to respect your knees. Don't twist your knees. I'm going to step back so you can see my feet. Lift your foot rather than twist your knee. Or if you were comfortable with what I showed you before, where you don't lift your feet, but you ensure that your knees point forward and you turn waist, ribs, shoulders, head and neck, waist, ribs, shoulders, head and neck, but the knees don't turn. If you can do that comfortably and prefer that, that's fine. Or you can lift your feet. Okay. Left arm up at shoulder level. Other hand goes behind the back. Back to letting the arms just fall. They're loose. No muscle is stiff or straight. Everything is soft and loose. The knees are slightly bent, remember. Smile. Okay, Tai Chi warm up. And we are ready. I've got the handouts that I have. If you haven't gotten them, there's a handout of keywords like Dantian. It explains the Dantian, the center of energy. It explains yin and yang and some other things that are connected to this primordial Qigong form. And then there are two other handouts, one on the earth cycle that actually goes through every step in writing, and one on the heavenly cycle that goes through every step in writing. And then you have the videos of each class. So between the written word and the videos, you've got really good guidance for how to practice. But please feel free to call me or email me or text me. So let's begin. You remember that we begin facing east because this practice gathers energy from earth, from heaven, and from the four directions, north, south, east, and west. So we begin in east and we will turn to north, we will turn to west, and go through all of the directions as well as working with earth energy and heavenly energy. So we're going to pick up where we were last week and do a lot of repetition to make sure you're comfortable with it. Maybe there's something that you want to do differently as we go through this today. I like to do it without shoes on, but you can keep yours on if you want to. So let's stand in our Tai Chi pose. Put your awareness on your breathing. This is actually the east direction here at church. I pulled out my compass. So for practice and learning purposes, you can just face your laptop. Or if you want to set up your laptop so that you are standing looking east, that's fine too. But we do pay attention once we've learned this, we pay attention to the directions because the energy from different directions is different. And the more you practice, you may be able to sense that a bit. Put your awareness on your breathing, in and out through your nose. I'm going to call out the steps and you do them with me. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Eyes follow the right hand. Rotate both wrists. Come back together. Left hand on the bottom. Separate again. Left hand up, right hand down. Eyes follow the hand that's up. Rotate both wrists, come back together in front of the heart, hands on the side of a bigger chi ball. Take it up to the heavens, gather some heavenly energy. Out through the cosmos, gather some of that energy. Reach it deep into the earth. Gather some of that energy, pull it up through the feet, up through the legs, the hips, up through the torso and into the heart. Open the heart and take it out in front. That's as far as we got. So we're going to break that down, focus on some things. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see it from the side as well. Let's begin. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Eyes follow the right hand. Rotate both wrists. Come back together. Left hand on the bottom. Separate. Left hand up, right hand down. Eyes follow the left hand. Rotate, come together with the hands on the side of a bigger ball. We've gathered all that energy. Take it up to the heavens, gather some more. Out through the cosmos, gather more. Reach deep into the earth. Notice I'm not bending over. Reach deep into the earth, mind-body connection. Pull that energy up through your feet, your legs, your hips, your lower abdomen, your chest, into the heart, and then open the heart and take it out in front. Couple of points. When I bring earth energy up, I bend my knees down a little. I sit. Okay? Just a little. When I bring heavenly energy down, I rise. Form a chi ball, right hand on the bottom. Make sure the knees are bent again in Tai Chi Pose. Separate yin and yang. Left hand faces down, right hand faces up. Then we rotate both wrists, okay? And by rotating both wrists, they're ready to come back together, palms facing. Left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. Separate again, left hand facing up, right hand facing down. The eyes always follow the rising hand. Rotate both wrists. They're ready to come back together now, palms facing, but this time they're holding the ball in front of the chest, and it's bigger because we've gathered energy. We take it up to the heavens. Remember, mind, body. My fingertips are reaching up to the planets, the stars, the heavens, gathering that wonderful healing energy. I'm gathering energy from the cosmos all around me. It's going into this chi ball I'm holding. You may feel it between your hands. I'm reaching deep in the earth, gathering energy. I'm pulling all of that up through my feet, my legs, my torso, into my heart, full of all that energy. Now open the heart and take it out in front. Okay? I'm going to face you again. We're going to keep doing that much. We're going to do it 2 more times, and then we're going to add something to it. And I'll just call part of it this time. Tai Chi Pose. Put your awareness on your breathing. Have a soft gaze in front of you unless your eyes are supposed to follow one of your hands. Or you can look straight ahead if you want. Ready? Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball, right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Rotate your hands, left hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang again. Rotate, come back together on the side of the ball in front of the heart. Take it up to the heavens, out through the cosmos, deep down into the earth. Pull it up through the legs and the torso into the heart, and then take it out in front. Okay. Let's do it now. I'll only say a couple of guiding points. Tai Chi Pose. Awareness on breathing. Nothing stiff or tight. Let's begin. Okay. When I face you and I use my right hand, it's going to feel to you like your left hand. I use my left hand, it's going to feel like your right hand. So I am going to turn around, and we're going to do this with me turned around, just in case anyone has gotten confused by right left. I want to guide us through it, and you can see it with me moving my body in the same way that you move your body. So Tai Chi pose, awareness on breathing. Begin. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Eyes follow the right hand. Rotate your wrists. Come back together. Left hand on the bottom. Separate again. Left hand up, right hand down. Eyes follow the left hand. Rotate your wrists. Come together in front of the heart with hands on the side of the ball. And take it up through the heavens, out through the cosmos, deep down into the earth. Pull all that energy up through your feet, your legs, your torso, into your heart. And open your heart and take it out in front. I hope that was helpful. Now I want us to get this movement in our minds, get our mind and body connected around the movement in a different way. Instead of actually standing and moving, I invite you to lie on your back on the floor or to sit in a chair. What we're going to do, and go ahead and get in position in a chair on the floor on your back. Get comfortable. And we're going to close your eyes, and I'm going to guide us through this verbally. And I want you in your mind to feel yourself as if you were standing, going through the actual movements, and your mind will be connecting with that right arm or that left arm or that rising, picking up the heavens, or wherever you are. This is a mental, this is a mind-body learning method. Everybody learns differently. Sometimes watching movement and trying to follow it doesn't work as well for some people. This may work more easily, but it definitely reinforces. So I invite you each time we learn something to not only learn the physical movement, the breathing, and the mind-body part, but to lie down or sit down with your eyes closed and go through the steps in your mind, or play my video that guides you through the steps, and follow it with a mind-body connection. So let's begin. We are standing now in the Tai Chi pose. Our awareness is on our breathing in and out through the nose, easy breathing. Knees slightly bent. Every muscle soft and relaxed. Nothing stiff, nothing forced. Ready? Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down, and form a chi ball with the right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang, right hand up, left hand down. Your eyes follow your right hand. Rotate both wrists, come back together with the left hand on the bottom, holding the chi ball. Separate again, left hand up, right hand down, eyes following the left hand. Rotate both wrists, palms come together in front of the heart, but on the sides of a ball, and it's a bigger chi ball. Take it up to the heavens, reach far into the heavens, gather some energy, and arcing out in front through the cosmos, gathering more energy from there. arcing down into the earth. Don't bend over, keep your back straight, down into the earth, gathering earth energy and pull it up through your feet, through your legs, through your torso, into your heart, all of that energy in your heart. And then open your heart and take it out in front. Okay, let yourself just lie for a moment or two. Lie still or sit still. We're going to do that one more time. And then we're going to learn something new. The next part of it. So, lying or sitting with your arms, however they feel comfortable, eyes closed, awareness on your breathing, in and out through the nose, nothing stiff or tight or forced. Standing in Tai Chi pose now, knees slightly bent. Let's begin. Earth energy up, heavenly energy down. Form a chi ball, right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang, right hand up, left hand down. Eyes follow the right hand. Rotate both wrists, come back together with the left hand on the bottom of the chi ball. Separate again, left hand up, right hand down. Rotate both wrists. Come back together with the hands on the side of the chi ball at heart level. It's a bigger chi ball. Raise it up, far up into the heavens, gathering some heavenly energy, and then down and out through the cosmos, gathering that energy. And then deep into the earth, gathering earth energy. Bring it up through your feet, your legs, and your torso, and into your heart. Your heart is full. Open your heart and take that energy out in front. And just lie still or sit still for a couple of moments. While you're relaxing, I want to share an important point with you. If you are ever injured and can't do these movements, standing or even sitting in a chair, or if you know someone who is bedridden, you can teach them these forms and these Qigong practices. And that mind-body connection and power of intention is so strong that if that person learns the practice or learns the form and moves through it in their mind like this, their body will respond. Remember, we said the mind-body connection is whatever my mind thinks, my body responds to, positive or negative. And so someone who is in a bed or just too weak or too tired to stand up and do the movement or sit in a chair and do the movement can still do the movement, and the body will relax and soften and respond. And that is so powerful. I hope you'll remember that, and I hope you'll use it if you ever need it for yourself or if you know and love someone who could benefit from it. Okay. Let's learn the next part. So I'm going to go real quickly through it and then show you the next part. We brought earth energy up, heavenly energy down, formed a chi ball, separated yin and yang this way, came back together, separated yin and yang that way, came back together on a bigger ball, lifted it up to the heavens, out through the cosmos, deep into the earth, pulled it up into our heart, opened the heart and took it out in front. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the right, to the moon and the stars. Excuse me, the moon and the past. Get some of that energy. Back across to your right, to your left, to the sun and the future, and back across to the stars and the present moment, down in front, right hand on the bottom. I'm going to turn around because when I try to change my movements, when I go to my left and try to verbally say right, so I'm lining up with you, it messes me up and that probably confuses you. So I'm going to turn around for this new part. Remember that where we left it from what we already know is that we have gathered all that energy, brought it up to the heart, opened the heart, and taken it out in front. And now we're going to go over to the right, to the moon in the past, where we gather moon energy and energy from our past. We bring it across to the left, to the sun and the future. And we're gathering energy from the sun and energy from our future. And then back across the heavens again, to the right, to the stars and the present moment, bringing us back to the present moment, and then down in front, right hand on the bottom. I'm going to go through that one more time, and then we will start from the beginning and add this. So we gathered all of that energy and we took it up to the heavens, the cosmos, the earth. We pulled it up through the body into the heart. We opened the heart and took it out in front. And then we went, keep your knees safe, over to the right, to the moon in the past, receiving energy, back across the heavens, to the stars, the sun and the future, receiving that energy, and back across again, to the stars and the present moment, and down in front, right hand on the bottom. Okay, so let's start from the beginning and add that. Tai Chi pose, knees slightly bent, everything soft. I'm releasing. It's amazing. All these yawns are coming. Okay. Awareness on the breathing, in and out through the nose. Begin. Earth energy up. Heavenly energy down. Form a chief ball. Right hand on the bottom. Separate yin and yang. Right hand up, left hand down. Rotate. Come back together. Left hand on the bottom. Separate again. Left hand up, right hand down, rotate, come together, hands on the side of a chi ball. Take it up to the heavens, out through the cosmos, deep into the earth. Don't bend over. Pull it up through the legs, through the torso, into the heart, and open the heart, and take it out in front. And go over to your right, to the moon and the past. Across the heavens to your left, to the sun in the future, across the heavens one more time to the right, to the stars and the present moment, and then down in front, right hand on the bottom. And at this point, the next step, which we are not going to learn today, is a turn so that we leave east and move to north. So you will have learned quite a bit after these two classes. Heavenly energy down, form a chief ball, right hand on the bottom, separate yin and yang, right hand up, left hand down, rotate, come back together, left hand on the bottom, separate again, left hand up, right hand down, rotate, come together, hands on the side of a chi ball. Take it up to the heavens, out through the cosmos, deep into the earth. Don't bend over. Pull it up through the legs, through the torso, into the heart, and open the heart and take it out in front. And go over to your right, to the moon in the past, across the heavens to your left, to the sun in the future, across the heavens one more time to the right, to the stars in the present moment, and then down in front, right hand on the bottom. Heavenly energy down, form a chief ball, right hand on the bottom, separate yin and yang, right hand up, left hand down, rotate, come back together, left hand on the bottom, separate again, left hand up, right hand down, rotate, come together, hands on the side of a chi ball. Take it up to the heavens, out through the cosmos, deep into the earth. Don't bend over. Pull it up through the legs, through the torso, into the heart, and open the heart and take it out in front. And go over to your right, to the moon in the past, across the heavens to your left, to the sun in the future, across the heavens one more time to the right, to the stars in the present moment, and then down in front, right hand on the bottom. And at this point,